The Prophet ﷺ, before he got the message, he was known as As-Sadiq al-Amin. As-Sadiq, the one who is truthful, it's As-Sadiq. Al-Amin is trustworthy. So he had these two qualities before becoming the messenger, peace be upon him. And this means what? What is the truthful and the trustworthy? In fact, there is something which is very simple, is the qualities and something that started from the very beginning. And this is why he was al-Mukhtar. He was the one who was chosen. He was al-Mustafa, the purified one, for one reason. He was consistent between what he was saying and what he was doing, which is in fact a confirmation afterward coming from the Quran. الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ. They say what is right and they do what is right. And even in the Quran, Surah As-Saf, we have something which is clear, that even if you have faith, even if you are someone who is saying La ilaha illallah, there are things and situations in your life where you are not going to be consistent. And this is why we have يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا لِمَ تَقُولُونَ مَا لَا تَفْعَلُونَ كَبُرَ مَقْتًا عِنْدَ اللَّهِ أَن تَقُولُوا مَا لَا تَفْعَلُونَ. Oh, who you believe, who attend to faith, why are you saying what you are not doing? It's something which is big in the sight of God, that you are saying what you are not doing. And this was coming to the Muslims who were following the Prophet ﷺ, who were saying, if the enemies are coming, we are going to fight. And then when they came, they were scared. Meaning by this, that whatever is your level of faith, you are always at the risk of being in contradiction with your faith and principles. And this is life. You are not a hypocrite because you are not at the level of your principle. If your intention is to struggle to get at the level, this is where you are sincere. If you are happy with your contradictions, this is where you start to be a hypocrite. So happy with what I'm not doing, hypocrisy. Struggling against my own contradictions, sincerity. And hoping that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to help us. And this is why, day in, day out, we ask Allah, رَبَّنَا لَا تُزِغْ قُلُوبَنَا بَعْدَ إِذْ هَدَيْتَنَا. Don't put us astray and make us forget the straight path after you gave us the right understanding, you gave us the opportunity to follow the truth. This is something which is essential for us. It's a state of humility which is the starting point of our faith when we follow Allah, the Prophet ﷺ. So meaning by this, that he is an example because he was going through steps and he was consistent. He was consistent in every step. And sometimes he made mistake. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is correcting the Prophet ﷺ to make it clear he is a human being, he is not an angel. The Prophet ﷺ is an example because he is a human being. And he is a human being that sometimes in the worldly affairs, not in what was coming from God, but in the way he was dealing with human beings, sometimes it was possible for him not to choose the right solution in specific situation. And then there is also something which is important in the Prophet's life, ﷺ, is first, steps, second, consistency, and third, the objectives. He knew what he wanted coming from the revelation. The revelation was telling him, these are your objectives. This is what you have to achieve. And for us today, if we want to follow this example, it's quite important first to ask ourselves about the principles, the steps, the consistency, and the objectives. Do you follow?